Welcome back, everyone. It's Stray Faye here with another episode of Cupid, Parasite. The last episode was, interesting, to say the least. But there were some life lessons, learned all about compromise and relationships, and it seems like the common route, we only have a few more chapters left. I'm guessing the common route will end once we complete, the 5 episodes of the Parasite house share house thing, so I don't know if I'm gonna get done in this episode or the next episode. We'll see how it goes. Alright, anyway, where are we at? Who are we at? One night after dinner, the Parasite 5 gather together in secret. Uh-oh. They're colluding now. So, what did you want to talk about, Gil? Staying up too late is bad for your skin, so let's make this quick. Okay. You know how this share house thing is ending? Oh, right. Yeah, the end is approaching faster than I expected. Has it already been a month? Weird. I was planning on finding more time to fit in mythology with her. It's been quite a long month. But rather fulfilling at the same time. True. If it weren't for this show, there's no chance I would ever have lived with another guy. Same. It's the first time I've lived with others, but it's been fun. I've never had bros night out like this either. Hey, you already opened a bottle? Oh, was that not what I was supposed to do? Well, bottoms up. Gonna drink anyway. Is this wine? Naturally. Actually, when I drink wine, it often reminds me of Dionysus? I actually don't know how to pronounce his name. The god of fertility, wine, and winemaking. I like how wine and fertility is just bunched together into one god. Well, don't mind if I do. Here you go. Gil, Owen, here's some for you too. Cassine, you're underage, so here's some grape juice. Just pretend. What? I'm not going to drink grape juice this late at night. Seriously, stop pouring. Thanks. Thank you very much. Does everyone have a glass? Here we go. A toast to us. Cheers. Nice bouquet. Strong finish. What vineyard is this from? Did you bring any snacks? Sorry, I don't snack much. Let me go grab something. Oh, Raoul, wait a minute. It's fine, Raoul. Just have a seat. So, Gil, what did you want to say? Well, thanks for circling back around, Cassine. When Parasite House ends, I want to show my thanks to her. Her? You mean our advisor? Yeah, she worked so hard to help us get married. Plus, Parasite House only worked because of her efforts. Even though none of us are still anywhere close to getting married. I believe my client will have no trouble getting married in the near future. Yeah, well, that's the point of all this, right? I still don't quite understand love, but I think I understand how fun it is to talk with women. Wait, does that mean you like her? Well, there's no one else that listens to me talk about Miss like that. Plus, I kinda like getting scolded by her too. Huh? Did I just gain more rivals? I'm definitely not a rival, so don't worry about me. Just go for it, Gil. Oh great! I've got you cheering me on! Even if we started dating, you'll just take her away from me. I would never stoop so low. Really? You've done it before. But you know, I guess maybe living here was somewhat entertaining. Oh wow, somewhat entertaining. That's high praise from you, Kesain. Oh? Sounds like even Ryukun has discovered the joy of living with a certain someone. Shut up. Just praise him. Hey, why are you spraying your mist at me? Because you've got the worst skin in the house. Alan is almost creepily moist. I suppose my lifestyle just lends itself to clear skin. Anyway, if that's it, I'm gonna go to bed. There's nothing worse for your skin than lack of sleep. Huh? But I'm fairly certain I saw you up late working on something last night. I'm sure that was just your imagination. And I thought you were already asleep. Yeah, people seem to have trouble telling whether I'm awake or not. It's okay to be serious, but you should lighten up a little bit sometimes too. All work and no play makes Ryuki a dull boy. You sound just like my sister. Well, I'm also older than you. You should listen to your elders. Okay, boomer. My mentors used to say that all the time. Said it would give me more range as an actor. Fine. I'll go along with it for today. But I'm not doing it for you. I'm just here to think of a way to thank her, right? Kesain, you're never truly honest with yourself. And you reek of booze. Are you drunk already? Who let him drink that much anyway? No one gets drunk off that. That's true. Although you might feel like you're floating and the world's spinning around you. Sounds like you're drunk too. And you're the oldest one here. So you should be the responsible one. I always like to seek the company of a beautiful girl when I'm drinking. Why don't we ask her to join us? We can't go dragging her in here. We're supposed to be thinking of a way to thank her. You're so annoying. Just get lost. Lynette in the other room. Did I hear some loud noises coming from the other room? What the heck is going on? Having a rowdy sausage party next door. I knew I should probably investigate, but I was already in bed and I just didn't feel like it. I'm just glad everyone's getting along so well now. Since the last episode, the house has been pretty peaceful. No yelling matches, not even any major arguments. The Parasite 5 are finally getting along and working together. And thanks to that huge fight before, it seems like they've all been more willing to listen to me too. Rule hasn't been talking about mythology as much. I've gotten a couple messages from what I think is Botsort SA himself. Ryuki, Gil, and Alan haven't changed all that much, but their reputations have improved thanks to Parasite House. At this point, these guys might actually be able to hold a normal conversation with women who are looking to get married. That thought suddenly made me realize something. That's right! The time has come to fulfill the original goal of Parasite House! Gonna advertise advertise them in. A few days later, I suggested to the show's producer and Mr. Snail that we should invite viewers to a matchmaking event for the 4th episode. Rule's agent gave us the go-ahead, and we put up a post on the official blog asking for participants. The fateful day had arrived, the 4th and penultimate episode of Parasite House. Where are we at? park. Nope. Alright, this is a chapter called Joyful Barbecue. Okay, the meat's all cooked and the veggies are ready to go. The love-seeking girl, eh? Wow, Gil, you really do take care of everything, huh? Thanks! Hey, Alan, I really like Raoul, so you want to come and sweep me off high feet? Of course. Let me take you to bed and show you the sweetest of dreams. What do you say? Everyone was enjoying the barbecue party, and the Parasite 5 were surrounded by women. I was content to watch from a distance. Thank goodness! This is exactly how I was hoping Parasite House would end. After so many of our female members had rejected them, I thought it might be impossible. It's all thanks to the show. I guess by advertising each of them as part of the Parasite 5, we found fans for each of their personalities. Basically, it was a matchmaking approach that would have been impossible in any other situation. Still, I have no idea how many of the women here are actually serious about marriage. I know you just might be getting a bunch of fangirls instead of people here for serious relationships. My gut was telling me that they were just there to meet the Parasite 5, not necessarily their future husband. They were basically fangirls. As for Raoul, Ruki, and Owen, I looked around and found Raoul being mobbed by a group of girls competing for selfies. Due to his movie star status, he was spending the night taking photos with his adoring fans. But he's got his agent with him, so he should be fine. How about Owen? That's correct. I'm his representative, so I'm happy to have a conversation in his place. And does that mean I get to marry you in his place too? What? No, I'm just here on his behalf. I would have no direct involvement in his married life. But you'd still be his representative, right? So I'd basically be married to you! I think I'll let Monster Essay handle that one. Anyway, where's Ryuki? Spraying girls. I spotted Ryuki spraying mist at every woman in his vicinity, but none of them showed any signs of giving up. Oh, you're so soft and supple. And I just love the way you look at me like I'm a piece of trash. Oh my god. How irritating. That just makes me like you even more. Oh god, this is the kind of girl that likes to be stepped on. Get dogged. I'm not sure if that's okay or not. I was about to go talk to Ryuki when suddenly someone grabbed my shirt. Oh? You have to help me! Peter? Where's your camera? I left it over there on the tripod. You have to hide me somewhere. Some strange woman has been trying to chase me down. There he is, the cameraman! Peter, come talk to us! Yeah! I'm not like my brother! I don't know how to talk to women! Oh god. Peter let out a high-pitched scream and ran into the park. Run, Peter, run from the breasts. I had no idea Peter was so bad with women. He was always walking around with a vacant smile on his face. I had no idea something like this could cause him so much trouble. Oh, poor guy. Now that I think about it, Peter had a habit of talking even during the broadcast, so he had a certain following on Instagram. Apparently, a few of the girls at tonight's event were big fans of his. But still. You're just so cute, Gil! Let me help you forget all about that lost love of yours! Come on, why don't we get out of here? Sorry, but I can't. I just can't forget about her that easily. Wow, so you're serious about that level 1 Parasite thing? You really do love her with all your heart, huh? How adorable. Alan, please steal me away! Raoul, crouch down a little and smile for the camera! Ryuki-kun, wait! Spray me more! Spray me with more of your mist! This wasn't exactly the kind of matchmaking party I was expecting. It was more like a photo shoot for some idol group. the whole situation was making me uncomfortable, so I hid myself in the corner. Hiding behind some trees, I took a sip of my drink. Suddenly, I sensed someone standing behind me. Oh, hi. Lynette, have you had the chance to eat anything? Oh yeah, I ate a little earlier. Just some jelly drink, though. The barbecue was so crowded, I couldn't really get close. So I just finished off the jelly drink from my date with Owen. I had so much fun. I had so much to do during the broadcast, but there was no time to eat anything. But at least everything turned out okay. Well, that's good. The event seems to be quite lively. Yeah, I hope things go okay for everyone. I'm sure they'll be fine. They're stronger than they look, you know. Yeah, a little too strong for their own good at times. Anyway, this project has been a success entirely thanks to your efforts. Thank you for everything. Huh? Did the president just compliment me? It's okay. I'm just doing my job. Maybe, but none of our employees are as passionate about work as you are. Even you can't deny that. He gave me a soft smile. My heart started beating a little faster at his warm gaze. You always put our members first, and you plan things all the way out to their marriage and beyond. You could just focus on hitting your quotas and ignore their post-married life, but you don't. You could achieve what you have. No, really, I'm a bridal advisor, and all that is part of it. Still, if it weren't for you, I never would have reconsidered my own stance on my work. Before, I saw romance as nothing but a waste of time. That's why I developed my matchmaking app in the first place. Wait, really? Indeed. Back then, all I cared about was school and my personal projects. I suppose I'm still mostly like that. But employees like you, who really care about their members, is what makes my company work. I couldn't have done this on my own. I'm really happy you're part of the team, and I sincerely hope you'll keep up the good work. Oh. The president gave me a quick pat on the shoulder and then walked off. As I watched him go, I couldn't suppress the smile that rose to my lips. I've never known anyone who thought so highly of me before. Dad always just expected me to do well, and my colleagues would always ask me why I bothered to work so hard. As a god, I was expected to properly matchmake people. But obviously that's not normal for a human. Most people who work hard are motivated by a paycheck. So they didn't understand why I cared so much. But Mr. Snail just gave me a really nice compliment. I need to work even harder so I can keep living up to his expectations. He entrusted me with the Parasite 5, so the last thing I want to do is let him down. Looking at the Parasite 5, I thought about how tomorrow would be another day of hard work. The 4th episode came to an end without any major issues, thank goodness. No one took their clothes off. The barbecue drew to a close and we saw off the female members. Then we made our way to Rule's jet and flew back to the Parasite house. Did they fly to the park? Home, finally! Whew! I think I might have had a little too much to drink. Ah, home sweet home. It actually feels pretty nice coming back here. I'm exhausted. Everyone was relaxing in the living room and took turns using the bath. It was another normal night in Parasite House. My turn for the bath came and I washed off the day's dust and grime. I collapsed onto the couch and opened up my laptop. I should update the blog with today's events. Oh, but maybe I'll check Instagram first. Pulled out my phone and searched hashtag Parasite House. Today's episode of Parasite House is awesome! Peter was so cute running all over the place like that. Wait, they're allowed to go after the same person? That's rad! Man, I wish I could have been on the show. Oh, the comments are pretty much all positive. Just like me, lots of people question what kind of matchmaking event it was. But for the most part, everyone seemed to like the show. Even though it was a 1-hour special, Bomber Chorizo didn't show up. I was a little worried about that, but it turned out okay. Considering how much time and energy I spent planning the event, I was relieved to say the least. Alright, time for a blog update. After putting up a post, I was planning to put together an updated matchmaking support plan for the Parasite 5. As I lost myself in my work, I suddenly felt something cold touch my feet. Huh? Wait, what? Oh. Wait, feet or face? Did I read that wrong? Touched my cheek. Okay. For some reason, I read feet. I just probably saw the double E, and I just inputted that in there. Ryuki-kun! Give me a face mask at the end of the day. Rejuvenate my skin. How he cares. A face mask. The best on the market. Wow! It's so soft! The texture, the moisturizing effect. It was almost certainly several times more expensive than the ones I normally bought for myself. Are you sure I can have this? Of course. I respect people who take their work seriously. He glanced at my laptop screen. Apparently he'd come over to show his appreciation. Can't believe even Ryuki is trying to compliment me with high praise. Thank you, Ryuki-kun! Couldn't help but smile as I began applying the face mask. Stop smiling. You'll mess up the alignment. Sorry. I'm just so happy. Well, then I suppose that's okay. Anyway, don't work too late. You should get to bed soon. As Ryuki turned to go, I saw him blushing, just the tiniest bit, and his ears seemed to be turning red too. Okay, I think this is like option 1 for Ryuki. Was he embarrassed? He's not mad at us. It's just the way it's just how he shows his care. Was Ryuki embarrassed or something? He's always so crabby. It's definitely possible he was embarrassed at doing something nice for a change. He didn't just miss me like he usually would. I'm sure he thought about it and picked the mask that would fit my skin the best. I'm really happy we decided to do this Parasite House project. Yay, our heart went up. There's been so many firsts for me with them. I was hardly able to provide any support as a bridal advisor at all. But each of them have definitely changed in some way. It's all thanks to living in this share house. Okay, I don't want to make Ryuki worry about me, so I should hurry up and finish this blog post so I can go to bed. As I was working on the blog, I could practically feel my skin getting softer. He really is a glamour parasite. I've been trying to fix that side of him, but maybe he's okay as is. As long as he can be considerate of others. But what made him become so fixated on people's looks in the first place? My guess was that it had something to do with him being such a dedicated fashion designer. But I'm not exactly a trained therapist, so the last thing I want to do is dig into it too much and end up hurting him. He's still young, and he tends to take things really seriously. But his private life is still a complete mystery. Although he did say that everyone in his family talks about their facial grade thing a lot. In any case, I should sit down with everyone after Parasite House is over. That's what I was thinking as the night drew to a close. Oh, next chapter. Okay. Maybe we might be able to fit all of the common route in this episode. Good night and good luck. And so, at last, today's the final episode. I also gave a small cheer and did a quick bit of applause. He was the only one to show any amount of enthusiasm. As for the others... Is this okay? I hope so. It should be enough. We'll be filming in everyone's rooms today. Did everyone make sure to clean up their area? What? You're filming in my room? I have to go hide something. Like, what? Gil, we're just about to start. I'm sure he'll be back before long. There's no time to go get him now anyway. Yeah, it's time to go. And we're live. Hello everyone out there in Los York. Don't you dare touch that dial because it's time for Parasite House. I'll be your host with the most for our final episode. Bomber Chorizo at your service. Yay. Wow. Did you see the latest Parasite House episode? Talk about blowing up. Thanks, everyone. Now we're at the 5th and final episode of the show. Ooh. I'm so sad that I won't be able to support the boys in their search for love. But we have a schedule to follow. Anyway, let's check out the last episode of Parasite House. Hey, Parasite 5, what's up? I made it. I'm in the clear. Gil, you're looking a little winded. Everything okay? Don't worry, he's fine. He just had to finish up an important mission. That's right. Gil went and secured Pandora's box before it opened. Oh, that's horrible. Well, today marks the final episode of the show. Let's have you talk about what you've learned. He's getting better at ignoring things. Now, let's go to your rooms and see what's happened over the past month. I had a lot of fun. I usually live alone, so it wasn't fun cooking for one. But now I got to cook for everyone. Well, not everyone. Still, thanks to this experience, I learned to be less pushy. This month has been insightful. No, and when I wake up in the middle of the night, I get shocked by the statue. Still has it in the room. Oh yeah, sometimes he sleepwalks and ends up hugging it. No way, that's not true. Well, you are a Baltimorean. Maybe you're longing for Neptune. Sometimes he even says stuff like, "Don't leave me," and "I'll never forget you." Wait a minute. Don't bring that up. Keep it between us. What about you? Well, how was this experience for you? Deflect. I thought it was fun. It reminded me of my childhood. It let me get back to basics and to my roots. Back when you were a kid? You mean when you were with your family? Oh no, my parents were adventurers and took me around the world. I had family wherever I went. Wow! What a shocking new fact about Rolacanite. Talk about spilling the tea. But the one thing we never got to do was a film festival. Everyone was always too busy or had too full schedules. As he showed off his mythology movie collection, he had a slightly dejected look on his face. That's why if I had the chance, I would want to throw a film festival. That's a heck of a lot of flicks to get through. Now let's talk to you, Alan. How was life in Parasite House? It was pretty fun, actually. I've never lived with other guys before, but it wasn't as bad as I expected. I didn't have to be on my guard, so I could just go out and have fun with the ladies. So yeah, not bad. He totally forgot this was supposed to be a matchmaking show. He just kept going on about how nice it was living with a group of guys. I held up a cue card that had a question about the matchmaking written on it. Alan just grinned back at me. Oh, right. We were doing that matchmaking thing too, weren't we? But every girl I met turned me down. So if you're looking for a sweet night out, pay me a visit at Pillow Luxuria on 9th Avenue. Plugs his store. Alan winked at the camera and everyone in the studio cheered. No, stop it! Can't just openly ask for one-night stands like that! Well, I hope you managed to find a nice wife for yourself, Alan. Anyway, on to the next room. So, Ryuki-kun, how was the last month for you? Getting shy? Huh? He's back to the way he was at the beginning. Ryuki just stared down in silence, but just as I was beginning to panic, he finally looked at me. At first, I honestly thought sharing a room with someone would be the worst thing ever, but it really wasn't that bad. Shelby doesn't sleep much, so he was rarely around, and Owen is such a quiet sleeper. There were times I thought he might be dead. And he changed that weird alarm of his, so I didn't really have any rough mornings after the first one. I am really sorry about that. I wanted to do something that would guarantee we didn't oversleep during our first morning here. For me, the time I spend at work is much more important than the time I spend asleep. Everyone's so serious here. At least you guys aren't getting woken up by Alan's phone ringing at all hours of the night. To be honest, I still don't get what's so great about marriage. But living with others is fun, so I'll give it some more thought. Ryuki-kun, I'm so happy to hear that! Yay! I was so touched I clapped my hands together, but then he hit me with one of his patented ice-cold glares. But you should really be introducing me to more women who take good care of their appearance. Now he's hitting me with his complaints? If you could learn to better judge facial grades, I think that would really improve my matchmaking. So sorry. I'll try and get better at that. But I've introduced him to so many actresses and models. I knew if I said that out loud, he'd just hit me with another string of criticisms. So next we have Monsieur Essay, or rather Owen, his stand-in. How did you enjoy your time here, Owen? I had a lot of fun over the past month. Of course, as a male representative, I couldn't be entirely proactive. I agree, though. It was nice sharing meals with such a big group of people. Cupid Corporation president is famous for being a devoted husband. You're used to living quietly with your wife, right? Yes, that's exactly right. But to be honest, I'm a little relieved that it's coming to an end. Oh, really? Was it difficult sharing a space with a bunch of boys? Well, after all, in the end, I was nothing more than a stand-in. Right. Monsieur Essay never made an appearance. Oh, speaking of which, my client asked me to relay a message. Ahem. If status is important to you, feel free to get in touch. I prefer to treat this like a business relationship, but if you have any special requests, I'll do my best to meet in person. Big baller shot caller here. Then again, at least he'll try to meet. I call that an improvement. Well, I wish he'd improve just a little bit more. Even if they don't meet until after marriage, that's not a problem. In fact, it reminds me of Cupid and Psyche. After they married, he only met his wife in the darkest night, so she wouldn't learn too much. Talk about living the dream. Wow, that sounds like a sad romance. As his advisor, I'd love to hear more about any other secrets Monsieur Essay might have. I imagine there are plenty. Yeah, probably. Anyway, if anyone out there thinks they'd be okay with that kind of setup, get in touch with Cupid Corp. Whoever it is, sounds like they've got a pretty tough married life in the future. No doubt about it. Anyway, now that everyone's back in the living room together, let's get a final word from our advisor on this past month's action. Huh? Me? This wasn't part of the script. Bomber's improvisation took me by surprise, so all I could do was stare into the camera. The final word of this past month. The fan service. It all started with everyone showing off their muscles, and everyone selfishly ran off without even trying Gil's breakfast. But then during date week, I started to get a sense of what made each of them so appealing. Still, even if first-hand wedding experience didn't affect their interest in marriage, they were dedicated to their work though. There are lots of problems along the way, but everyone came to realize the importance of working together and talking things over. And I came to see that there are other ways to approach matchmaking besides what I was already used to. Ultimately, I was complimented on my efforts for the first time, and by the president himself, no less. My time here made me realize that I still have room to grow as an advisor. I was definitely able to learn a lot, though. Living with others will always give rise to conflict. And of course that goes for marriage too. I realize that your ability to live with someone is about having the right mentality, not just raw compatibility. Matchmaking is my job, and as such I want to help people learn to value romance itself, just as much as getting married. So I'll keep doing my best to show everyone the wonders of being in love. Yay! Bravo! What a moving speech! You heard it here. If you're looking for the love of your life, head to the Cupid Corporation. You might even see me there. Unfortunately, that's all the time we have, dear viewers. Time to close the curtains of Parasite House. Thanks for watching. And as always, I'm Bomber Chorizo, hanging with the Parasite 5. Thanks go to our sponsor, Cupid Corporation. Bye-bye! Well, there it is. The final episode. And we're out! Great job, everyone! What a fantastic way to end the show! So it's finally over. It's definitely a relief, but kind of sad at the same time. It's all over. As soon as the camera stopped rolling, I flopped down on the couch. Well done, people! Why do you always try to make yourself sound more important than you are? Hey, I am the assistant director, you know. Good job, Peter. I only hired you for your looks, you know. I was hoping you'd be popular with our more, wonton viewers. Wonton? Yeah, I could go for some wontons. No, he said wonton. They all started goofing around with each other as usual while I just looked on in an exhausted daze. I'm so tired. Apparently I didn't realize just how stressed I was this whole time. but I felt like I'd finally been set free. Oh, I almost forgot. We're having a party to celebrate the end of the show. I need to start getting the food ready. I tried summoning up the energy to get off the couch and get back to work when suddenly... Lynette, good job! Huh? No. Give her a bouquet. I turned at the sound of Gil's voice and I was greeted with a giant bouquet. What's this? After thinking it over, we got this for you. After all, the share house wouldn't have happened without you. You guys, I really didn't do that much. If it weren't for you, I would have left the house in no time. Huh? Really? You never looked at me with contempt the way the other advisors did, so I never felt bad about being myself. So that's why. Meanwhile, having someone willing to yell at me like you did helped me reflect on how I was acting. I know it's your job, but you always did your best to put yourself in our shoes. I really like that about you. I agree. You're always so serious and professional. Even though I constantly mess up, I have to improve my actions. I'll be more mindful from now on. That way I won't hurt your feelings. Alan? Gil? I feel the same way. I honestly had no idea we had employees with so much passion. That's right. You're the MVP today. You've more than earned this bouquet. Oh, you guys. I held out my arms, wondering if it's okay to accept such a heartfelt gift. The bouquet's gentle fragrance tickles my nose. Well, I don't think you can return the bouquet, so take it. Oh, wow. This smells beautiful. Thank you so much, everyone. You're welcome. Here's a personal present from me to you. Huh? He grabbed my arm and I suddenly lost balance. Oh, hi. Hi, Raoul. Surprise. Thank you for this past month. Here's a token of my appreciation. Hey! Too close! Oh, God. How did you manage to trip just now? Maybe you suddenly got weak in the knees. Our month together was fun. I experienced things I never had before. Though, I do have some regrets. Huh? You have regrets? Yes. I wanted to grow even closer to you, but I couldn't. Let's continue sharing a space back at my place. What? Huh? Rule? What are you implying? I can get Roma, Troy, and the Hercules queued up for an all-night Olympian fest. It'll be a night to remember. Rule whispered. You whispered this word sweetly into my ear, saying like in such a seductive tone, "Let's watch movies." It was a passionate invitation to his own mythology society for two. Raoul, why don't you try using all this motivation to read your script again? Huh? Did I sound like I was in love? Incredibly so. Wow. Okay, I gotta try this right now. Raoul let go of me and ran off to his room. While he's better at cohabitating with others, he's a long way away from living with someone he loves. Lynette? If you're doing that mythology society thing, I want in. Oh, are you also interested in mythology, Gil? I think he's just trying to sit in between Lynette and Raoul. Huh? No. I was just talking to her. I'm not actually. Wicked, that's great. Two's company, but three's even better. Let's start with this movie. We can talk afterwards. Wait, no! Wait! I don't want to go! I still need to talk to her! No! Rule suddenly dragged Gil out of the room, rip. At the same time, Peter entered the room carrying a plate of hors d'oeuvres. Let's get this party started! I hired the catering service for the party today, so relax and enjoy the food. What about girls? Are they being catered to? Absolutely not. Shelby's done with this. You ordered plenty of salad. Excellent. As always, it's my job to meet the demands of our company's members. I'm hungry too! Hold on! Gil cried out from the back as Roll launched into yet another of his mythology lectures. That much hadn't changed, but I didn't really mind. Seeing them all getting along like this, I couldn't help but smile. I'm so glad we decided to do this share house. It started off as a way to advertise Cupid Corp, but in the end, it ended up being a good learning opportunity for the Parasite 5 too. Anyway, I should just relax and enjoy the party. The catering service really was quite extravagant. I grabbed a tasty-looking sandwich and took a big bite. Even Mr. Snail was making an effort to enjoy the spread, rather than just going for his usual jelly drinks. For better or worse, this was our last night at Parasite House. Ugh! No! No more! I don't think I can take another drink. The next morning, I woke up and saw everyone passed out in the living room. It was like a pile of corpses. Hey everyone, good morning! Gah, my head is pounding. I don't think I've ever drunk that much before. Mr. Snail stood up, his hands pressed to his head. I held out a glass of water for him. How late did you all stay up drinking last night? Honestly, I have no idea. The last thing I remember is Roll putting on one of his mythology movies. Oh, that's right! Everyone just kept trying to brag about how they could hold their liquor better than everyone else. It was very loud and very stupid. Ryuki-kun! They didn't try to make you drink, did they? Of course not. I fled the scene and went to bed at the first opportunity. Thank goodness. Ugh. Everyone looks so pitiful. Hey Owen, get it together. I would like to request a day off. Blech. Yeah, Owen doesn't look like he'd get much work done today. I guess a day of suffering is inevitable after a night of drinking like that. Maybe you should take the day off too, Mr. Snail. Maybe I will. I don't have any pressing business today, luckily. So, would you mind waking me up around noon? Mr. Snail staggered off towards his room, clearly suffering from his hangover. I've never seen him in this kind of shape before. Since he wants to wake up at noon, he probably still has plans to go in the office. Well, that's his call. For my party, I told everyone I'd be working remotely during Parasite House, so I don't really want to leave them like this, so I guess I can go back to the office tomorrow instead. I decided I can afford to do my work from Parasite House for the day. Hey, remote work. I mean, all our clients are here anyway. Woo! After eating breakfast, I loaded up the Parasite House blog. I didn't get a chance to update it last night because of the party, but I wanted to write up a post thanking all our viewers. Huh? There's a bunch of new comments on our previous blog post. I was immediately curious and clicked on the comments section. Ag! There was over 100 new comments. All of them just said, I want to marry the Parasite 5. That wouldn't be a problem, except every post had the exact same text. Oh, spam bot. And looking closer, all the posts had the same username, which meant a single person wrote all of them. No. And like now, like if someone spammed a message that many times, like, I don't know, wouldn't it just block their account automatically? It would recognize it as spam. Oh well. As soon as Mr. Snow woke up, I let him know what I'd found. I see. So one person wrote every one of those posts, huh? Yeah. The sentiment is fine, but posting the exact same thing so many times is kind of worrying. The user had a link to her Instagram profile, so I clicked on it. I was greeted with even more scary fantasies. I want Ryuki-kun to spray me down and insult me. Do you think he'd notice me if I bought every single item in his boutique? I want Gil to pamper me until I'm totally useless. He's an editor, right? Maybe I'll hire him to write all my posts. I want to kidnap Owen and force him to tell me how to find Monster Essay. Okay, a little unhinged. I'm gonna add every last member of the Parasite 5 to my own personal harem. All of their comments had photos attached, like candid shots of Ryuki and Alan's storefront. Uh-oh. Okay, this is kind of stalkerish behavior. They definitely know where Alan and Ryuki lives. Or at least where their stores are. This is like stalker level stuff. If we don't do something, it could lead to real trouble. We need to take some kind of action to protect our members, don't you think? Yeah, you're right. Thank you for telling me about this. As far as the company goes, what do you suggest? Wait, me? Of course. The ad agency and myself will make the final call. But as someone on the front lines, I'd like to hear your thoughts. Well, if it were up to me... I knew I had to choose my words carefully. Okay, we got a choice. It says to create a save file here. So I'm guessing if you pick the wrong answer, it will just pigeonhole you into a bad ending. I might do the bad endings. Because I guess, like, unlike other Otome games, like, the bad endings, like, give you a separate chapter. Like, maybe they might give you, like, a CG, so... I'll save that there. We'll go back to it. Maybe I'll do an episode of, like, bad endings. Alright, well, IRL, if this was just a spam bot, this would easily be, like, you could just block comments or erase comments on your own post, so it wouldn't be that much a problem. But the stalking is definitely concerning, especially if they have, like, pictures of where people are working, so we should report her to the police. We should probably go straight to the police. On top of stalking, there's also potential defamation and even criminal intimidation. I see. I guess that's the best course of action. I wouldn't want my secretary getting himself kidnapped after all. Okay then, I'll take care of that on my end. Great, thank you. Well, if you'll excuse me, I should probably get to work. I printed out the comments and put them on my desk. Couldn't stop thinking about it as I left the room. Wait, did you just print out, like, a whole page of, like, I want to marry the Parasite 5, all 100 comments? Or are you gonna bring those to the police as proof? I said a silent prayer to ask that nothing bad comes of the situation. Oh, okay, so this is the last chapter. I'm gonna squeeze it in. Just cause I think after this it'll lead us to Ryuki's route. I haven't been in the office in so long. Oh, how I've missed these uneventful days. Officially been 2 days since Parasite House ended, so I'm back to the office. It's business as usual. Everyone has moved out of the Parasite 5 share house. Those problem comments will be dealt with by the legal team and the president. They'll be making police reports. I heard they even issued a formal warning to the commenter. Thankfully, they got scared and apologized for their actions. As a result, the commenter's social media accounts were restricted, and the comments on the official blog were deleted. I guess that's that. Oh, hello? This is okay. Well, no. Nothing has been solved yet. In fact, now I need to ramp up my efforts to get the Parasite 5 matched. After all, I was busy dealing with Parasite House and the broadcast. Thanks to the show, the Parasite 5 are a hit. Memberships are up specifically because lots of people are interested in them. I want to heal his heart. I'll wait until he's comfortable meeting me. These kind of members joined our listing. Though, honestly, I want the Parasite 5 to handle their own problems. But then they'll just be running around in circles for years. But if the women they meet are understanding and willing to accept them, there might be some wonderful matches. Love begins when two people meet in the middle. However, if one person takes the initiative, that's just as good too. Alright, time for some emails. Hey Lynette, back at your desk. You're coming home tonight, yeah? Haven't seen Clarice in a while. I was ready to get down to business, but suddenly Clarice hugged me from behind. Her beautiful scent embraced me. Oh, Clarice! I'm sorry I left you all alone. Seriously, I'm like a rabbit. I was gonna die without you. Anyway, how was Parasite? How was Parasite House? Did you get any? Oh my god, Clarice! We're in the office right now! Save that for home! Just licking your lips. So I guess you didn't pop that cherry, huh? Oh my god! Shh! Office! Public space! Not the time! Save it for at home! Haha! And here I was wondering how you bathed in a situation like that. We had a bathroom schedule. Really? You mean to tell me you didn't get all soaked up with one of those handsome men? Clarice, you're acting like that's normal. Normal people don't do that, Clarice. Clarice put her finger to her lips and tilted her head. She looks so cute and playful, like an imp. She's such a cutie. Naturally, there's lots of competition for her. I feel sorry that she's Gil's unrequited love. Still clueless. If Clarice hit on anyone, they wouldn't be able to resist. Matter of fact, Clarice had a lot of partners because of her charms. That's why I don't want Gil to get tangled up with her. He's a good friend of mine, just like Clarice. Angry female member. Oh, fine then. Just blame your incompetence on your customers. What happened to the customer's always right? I heard a door slam shut and saw a member storm out of a meeting room. This company is the worst. I've been a member for years and I have nothing to show for it except receipts. Talk about a scam. I keep telling you that I'm only into men with an LCI. Yet I keep getting men who are below my standards. Cupid Corp sucks. And there she goes. Someone needs to take a long, hard look in the mirror and look past someone's status. Clarice, hush! Clarice isn't an advisor, so she just says the first thing that comes to mind about customers. Then again, in my experience, those types of customers tend to end their memberships eventually. No matter what we do, they get an attitude and quit. Then they write a 1-star review and turn into online haters. But if they get to that level of anger, there's nothing we can say or do for them. Recently, there's loads of those members. In fact, I recently saw a member throw down at the reception desk. What? Really? Oh yeah. They became members because of the Parasite House, but they weren't getting to meet any hotties on the same level. I thought about the comments directed at the Parasite 5 and started to get worried all over again. I hope this doesn't hurt Cupid Corp's image and reputation further. Because of Parasite House, Cupid Corp has had a boom in membership. Still, it doesn't hurt to be too careful. Even difficult customers need our support. After all, if the membership of Cupid Corp drops, I wouldn't be able to matchmake for them. At that moment, my Cupid bow pendant started shining. Felt like it was telling me to use it. Nope. He's gonna quit no matter what, so it's not cheating, right? He's a non-member and I'm not her advisor, so... That suggestion formed in the back of my mind, as if there was a devil on my shoulder. Wait, no! That would go against my goals! After all, I left home because I told Dad that I would help people fall in love without using my arrow. If I use it now, I'll just prove myself wrong. I shook my head in frustration and let go of my arrow. The customer is long gone, and since we couldn't help her, she could ruin our reputation even more. I need to work hard and work smart. Matchmake twice as hard and twice as many people. That's even more reason to get the Parasite 5 married. Clarice, I need to get back to work. Yeah, you sure look motivated. This is my calling. My duty, really. Oh, I smile and turn back to my computer. I look at the mountain of applicants, all for the Parasite 5. And then... I spent the entire day selecting 5 female members for each of the Parasite 5. I emailed them my list. I finished my work for the day and headed home. Already night had fallen. Another late night. I wonder if Clarice is waiting up for me. I walk alone through the night to the subway station. Then I heard my phone ring. Is it Clarice? I should apologize. We had promised to go drinking tonight to celebrate my return back home. I get on the subway and take out my phone. Quickly, I realized it wasn't Clarice who was messaging me. Gil? Rule and Ryuki too. What could this be about? Wait, what? Couldn't help but cry out at the message. Gil, I'm sorry, I can't deny my feelings anymore. I tried to forget, I tried to move on, I tried to find new love, but I just couldn't do it. So I'm giving up on looking for some new romance. This isn't me running away. I promise I'm gonna follow through on my desires, so... Sounds like he's... like stopping his membership, right? But he's just gonna go after her. Unknowingly to Lynette. He's quitting? Wait, what about Raoul? Our rehearsals are so much fun, thanks. Those compliments you gave me at the end showed me exactly what I need to do to make it seem like I'm in love. So I think it's time for me to go. Let's grab lunch sometime, yeah? Oh no. Wait, he hasn't even fallen in love. Wait, could Ryuki also be... Living in the share house has shown me what I'm lacking as a designer, so I decided to leave. I only came here because of my sister, and I know that I have no need to get married. I'm sure we'll meet again. In the meantime, be sure to take good care of your skin. No, they're all quitting! He said it was no longer necessary! Wait, does that mean that they're... I was getting really motivated to help them find matches. But in one fell swoop, all 3 of them decided to quit Cupid Corp. Oh no, after all the work she did. She's gonna lose that promotion. The next day. After yesterday's incident, I contacted the president. He agreed to meet with me at 5 a.m., so I went to his office promptly. It was his 5 a.m. meetings. Crazy person. Mr. Snail, we've got a huge problem. Every member of the Parasite 5 besides Monsieur Essay has left the company. Oh, yesterday you said there was just 3 of them. I went back to my office to confirm, but Alan has already canceled his membership. I tried calling him, but he didn't pick up. So the Parasite 5 is now the Parasite 1. What should I do? Parasite House put us on the map, and a bunch of our new members are here just for them. They won't like hearing the news, but all we can do is tell them the truth and try to introduce them to our other members. I guess so. But I had such high hopes for them all to experience a truly wonderful relationship. Well, I hope the other members are not just chasing just there as like fangirls. I mean, not all of them could pair up with the Parasite 5, like some of them would be excluded anyway. So am I just supposed to manage Monsieur Essay for now? Yes, well, there are a few things to consider where he's concerned too. I don't know. For the time being, let's put an end to any Parasite-related tasks. Just return to our normal duties starting tomorrow. Okay. I understand. Normal duties? So I won't be looking after the Parasite 5 anymore. Which means... Ah! My promotion! Is that off the table now? Oh, that? I don't think you have anything to worry about. Thanks to your hard work on Parasite House, business has been great for us. I think you can expect good news on that end. No, she's still... I mean, he still saw the good work she did. Ah, thank goodness. It wasn't great for my original goal to prove my dad wrong, but it still felt nice knowing someone appreciated my efforts. I'm sorry, but I'm late for a conference call. Did you need anything else from me? A conference call at 5 in the morning? Mr. Snail is just as much of a workaholic as ever, I guess. No, I think that's all. If you'll excuse me. Of course. And again, you've done excellent work here. Oh god, I'm running out of water. And so, my Parasite 5 challenge came to an end. Oh no. Well, does this mean... I mean, it's like the end of the common route. Is that just kind of frees her up from the other guys, right? So she can focus on one. But at the same time, that end created a whole new challenge for me. Alright. Oh, it's green. Meticulous designer genius. Alright, we're in the Ryuki route. I guess we're gonna start off with young Ryuki. Alright. Guess we'll save. I guess I gotta do a new fresh page for Ryuki. This will be the Ryuki page. Ryuki's route to meticulous designer genius. Alright, and I'll try to... There's like a few points where we can reload, I think. There's like a lot of bad endings, it looks like. So I think at the end of Ryuki route, I might do like an episode of like bad endings. There's like bad endings for the common route, and there's bad endings for the boy route as well. They kind of separated them into two. Alright, anyway, I am running out of water. I'm getting very thirsty. Oh, this is fun. So, it's kind of sad, because they were making progress, and... yeah, it looks like they were friends. And, yeah, they were less rude. Learning how to interact with other people without getting under their skin. And then they just disbanded like an idol group. Just crushed their dreams. But, yeah, this will continue, though, in Ryuki's route. Very curious to see how Ryuki's gonna be. He's so rude, but... like, the tsundere, he's mean, but he has good intentions, just people are misreading him. It looks like. And I'd like to see his backstory about how he sees people as colors. Like, how did he become that? Or was he always like that? Alright, anyway, I hope you guys had a fun time with this. And I'll see you in the next episode for Ryuki's route. Bye-bye.